On May 30th, 2025, a dangerous outbreak of severe weather was set to take place in the southern plains, including states like Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Arkansas. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma would outline a moderate risk of severe weather and a 15% risk of tornadoes. This included places like Houston, Texas, Galveston, Texas, Beaumont, Texas, and Lake Charles, Louisiana. That 15% risk would be surrounded by a 10% risk of tornadoes, including places like San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, and Lafayette, Louisiana. That 10% risk would be surrounded by a 5% risk of tornadoes, including places like Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Shreveport, Louisiana. That 5% risk would finally be surrounded by a 2% risk of tornadoes, including places like Amarillo, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Little Rock, Arkansas. The Storm Prediction Center did mention in their 1630Z outlook possibly adding a small tornado-driven high risk right around the Houston metro, but fortunately did not happen due to too much uncertainty. However, that did not matter. The stage was still set for a significant tornado outbreak, high risk or not. All it takes is one storm to take advantage of the environment.
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 84 for portions of southeastern Texas and southwestern Louisiana, effective from Friday afternoon until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Primary threats include several tornadoes and a few intense tornadoes expected. Widespread damaging gusts up to 80 miles per hour expected. Widespread large hail events up to 3 inches in diameter expected. Summary. Numerous scattered semi-discrete to discrete supercells are expected to form offshore to the east of Corpus Christi, Texas, and they are expected to come onshore, in and around the Houston metro. While coming onshore, these cells will be capable of producing several tornadoes. A few tornadoes could be intense, widely scattered damaging winds, and isolated instances of very large hail up to 3 inches in diameter. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in the watch area. Do not take this lightly. Have multiple ways to receive alerts, and stay weather aware until the watch expires.
Welcome to H-Town News, everybody. As you all probably know already, we are expecting a load of severe weather today, with prime time being from around 3 p.m. to around 8 p.m. The time is currently 1:14 p.m., so if you are not prepared for this upcoming potentially dangerous day, now is the time to do so. Trust me, you are going to want to be prepared for a day like today. Now, we are currently tracking our first storm of the day, which is currently over the southeastern portions of the Houston metro, and it looks like it could be producing a tornado currently as we speak. Let's zoom in on the storm. And, yeah, that looks pretty interesting. It has a little hook to it, just to the north of Texas City there. This storm looks pretty tornadic to me. I wouldn't be surprised to see a tornado warning issued for it here shortly. Those of you on the other side of Galveston Bay, areas like Smith Point and Oak Island, and of course those of you in Texas City, I would be paying attention to weather radios if I were you. And there is the tornado warning I was expecting. Everybody in the areas I just mentioned, your weather radios should be going off now. Hopefully you're prepared and wish for the best of luck, because this is going to be a bumpy ride.
The National Weather Service in League City has issued a tornado warning for east central Galveston County and southeastern Texas, west central Chambers County and southeastern Texas until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Texas City, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado, and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Texas City around 1:15 p.m., Smith Point around 1:35 p.m. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Welcome back to H-Town News. We have some breaking news as we are getting reports of a quote-unquote waterspout wedge ongoing in Galveston Bay. If that is true, then we could be talking about a possible EF2, maybe even EF3 or higher if this thing maintains its current intensity when it makes landfall around Smith Point. For some reason the National Weather Service has cancelled the previous tornado warning that was issued about 15 minutes ago, but I'm pretty sure they will issue a new one any minute now. But that is besides the point. The point is that if you are in Smith Point, you are in a worst-case scenario right now. You guys are about to get hit by a massive tornado, and they actually just issued a new tornado warning. Wait, that is a PDS tornado warning. That is even worse. I pray to goodness that the people in Smith Point are sheltered right now. This is not good.
The National Weather Service in League City has issued a tornado warning for south central Chambers County and southeastern Texas until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located just off the coast of Smith Point, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, public confirmed large tornado in Galveston Bay, coming onshore heading towards Smith Point. Impact. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Smith Point around 1:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Welcome back to H-Town News. We have an extremely serious situation unfolding in southeastern Harris County. We are getting reports of a tornado on the ground, perhaps a strong one. We are also getting reports of major damage in the Friendswood area, and areas to the east of Pearland. And I believe we have storm chaser Jordan Lowry on the line with us, correct? Is he
Yes,
there?
Chris, do you copy?
Okay, yes, Jordan. I want to ask you, are you seeing anything alarming right now? We are getting reports of damage and a tornado on the ground.
Yes, I am
in your
currently
area.
seeing a big cone tornado on the ground right now. It is lifting debris. I see debris in the air.
Okay, wow, this just got very serious. The National Weather Service has just issued a tornado emergency for eastern Harris County. This is a very rare occurrence, and should be taken very seriously.
Tornado emergency for eastern Harris County, including the cities of Baytown and Pasadena. The National Weather Service in League City has issued a tornado warning for eastern Harris County and southeastern Texas until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed over Friendswood, or 10 miles south of Pasadena, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for eastern Harris County, including the cities of Baytown and Pasadena. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: deadly tornado. Source: weather spotters confirm tornado impact. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near shore acres around 4:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Lawport, Deer Park, and South Houston around 4:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Pasadena and Baytown around 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am just at a loss for words right now. I don't know what to say other than, Lord, pray for these people. I am getting reports that there are homes and businesses completely flattened. Flattened. There are people trapped under rubble, screaming for help in the Friendswood area. Just a mass casualty situation going on right now in southeastern Harris County. I ask all of you guys watching on behalf of the H-Town News team, pray for Houston. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, we have another potentially strong tornado on the ground in a metropolitan area, and for goodness sake, this has a debris ball on reflectivity. It is going to go directly through the center of Pearland. I am going to faint.
emergency for Pearland and Pasadena. The National Weather Service in League City has issued a tornado warning for northern Brazoria County and southeastern Texas, southeastern Harris County and southeastern Texas until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:51 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed over Pearland, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Pearland and Pasadena. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard. Deadly tornado. Source. Radar confirmed tornado. Impact. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Pearland around 4:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. South Houston, Pasadena, and Deer Park around 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Channelview around 5:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an exterior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows, if in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors. Move to the closest substantial shelter, and protect yourself from flying debris.